Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amber back with another video. As you can see, the brows are already done. If you guys would like to see a brow tutorial, there is one on my channel using the new Fenty Brow MVP pencil in soft black, so check that out. So today, as you can probably see by the title, we're gonna do some new products, just test out some new stuff. So I picked up a couple of these things during VIB sale, and then I got one of these products in my recent BoxyCharm. So we're gonna do the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation and the concealer, and then we're also gonna try out the new Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. So, and then I'll probably do a face of Fenty. I don't have a full face of Fenty because I don't have an eyeshadow, but I can do a face of Fenty. So we'll probably do that in another one, but I am excited to kind of try out this primer. So yeah, so let's start with the primer. We'll go ahead and get that on. So let's see. Instant hydration, soft silk finish, extended makeup wear. That's what it says for this. So yeah, so I do have dry skin, so normal to dry skin pretty much, and I thought this would be perfect for me. I actually got very excited when I saw that she was coming out with a new primer and hydrating foundation, which I have been waiting on, and I wish I hadn't repurchased the soft matte one because I had just repurchased that one and then she came out with a hydrating primer. So I was like, oh, that smells good. Smells like the other primers. Feels good. Doesn't feel super hydrating. I guess kind of like I'm comparing a little bit to the Laura Mercier hydrating primer. Doesn't feel that hydrating, but it does feel like a nice lotion. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more. My skin does feel a little dry, so hopefully this helps. The only thing I have on my skin right now is cocoa butter. Oh, I do have one more product that I forgot to mention to you guys. So the Kiehl's avocado eye treatment, I picked that up, so I'm going to put some of that under my eye as well while this primer is kind of settling in here. Let me bust out my little mirror so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, so it doesn't, I guess that one, the one that I'm talking about, the Laura Mercier, is kind of more, what do you call it? It's not silicone, but it's, I don't know. It just feels more hydrating. This one feels like a lotion. That one has a different type of consistency. Alright, so we got that on. This smells really good though. Alright, so I did pick up the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment. There was an eye treatment and also a avocado mask that came together in a set for like $35. So I picked up both of those. I'm going to try, this is the first time I'm trying the Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado oil. So yeah, so I'm just going to get right out of the little top of the lid here and just take some of that out. Put a little bit underneath my eye on both sides, and I think you can use this, you're supposed to use it on the orbital bone so it can go around this area right here as well. So I'll put a little bit, put the rest of the excess, and that actually was a lot to get out that little thing. So I'm using my ring finger because this finger is gentle and you have to be careful around your eye area when applying products. So I'm just going to use my ring finger to kind of tap this in. Hopefully it helps with my concealer application. So the concealer by Urban Decay, I have tried that once before, and I'm trying to think what I said it was. I think I said it was my Too Faced Born This Way in medium deep, and I love Too Faced Born This Way. That has been my go-to setting powder since it came out. So that, and also the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. So this feels really nice and thick underneath the eyes. It does feel pretty hydrating. I know, it looks like it's really brightening up my eye a lot. So yeah, feels good. Oh yeah, so hopefully that looks really good under the concealer. Oops, I just put more. I didn't realize I had all of that left on my finger. Oh my god, I'm gonna scoop some. I'm gonna put some of this back in the jar because this is like too much. So let's just put my hair back a little bit so that it doesn't get in the way. So, all right, we got the primer on. Like I said, it felt kind of like a lotion. It didn't really feel like super hydrating to me. It felt kind of more so like a lotion. But I feel like I got other primers that I like a little bit better, like the Milk Hydro Grip is like my jam right now. So I picked up the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear in the shade 80 NN. So that's what I got. I actually went in store and tried the shades on. It was kind of hard to kind of find a match. I think the one that they tell you on the shade finder was not really my shade, and it was super dark. And so I did have 81 NN, and then I felt like that was super dark as well. So then I went to 80 NN, and I felt like that one may be the one. So I'm gonna shake this up real good. This is the packaging. I know you probably already seen it. It's really cute. I like the packaging. It's a plastic bottle. Yeah, rose gold top. This is cute packaging. So I do like this. All right, so let's see what one pump looks like. So I've already shaked it up some. So let's see. Let's put one pump. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, so that's one pump right there. And as you can see, that's how it looks running down. So I'm gonna take that and just kind of focus on my problem areas first. This is gonna be a little dark, I can already tell. And when I did try it on, I did think that it was still a little dark for me, but I felt like once I conceal and do all that good stuff that it'll kind of balance itself out. But yeah, for some reason it just, everything just seemed kind of dark, and then light seemed like really light. So, I mean, I don't know. This one was the closest one I could find to kind of match me. All right, so that was one pump. So we're gonna go in with the Beauty Blender. This is damp, and blend this in. So I do have normal to dry skin, and I think this is a matte foundation. It says flexible, breathable, real skin, matte finish, medium buildable coverage, does not transfer, and minimizes the appearance of pores. So I don't really have pores to cover. Matte is not really my best friend, but then again too, I don't shy away from it. And I have normal to dry skin, so I think this color will be okay. Doesn't look too bad. Looks more so like maybe a summer shade. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the winter. Fall is approaching, so I do feel like this one will dry down and that don't transfer. That's what it kind of feels like compared to some of the other hydrating foundations that I've used lately. So yeah, I do feel like it's a little dark, but I don't mind that because, like I said, I'm gonna highlight anyway. So yeah, so I think it looks okay. Let's see. It's covered a little bit of my hair bumps, scars there. And my skin looks really good. This foundation looks really pretty on the skin from what I can see. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go in with another pump. I think I might just leave it. What do you guys think? Should I go in with one more pump? I actually like, my skin looks really good in the viewfinder. It looks really good. Let's go in with like maybe, and so you can see like on my hand how dark it is compared to my hand. I'm gonna go in with like a half, maybe like just a half pump. So just like a little dot there, and just see if I can just build the coverage here. I don't think this oxidizes too much. I kind of walked around with it on in store for a minute just to see. So I'm gonna try to bring that down a little bit to my neck. I normally go face to chest, so I was trying a lot of it on my chest, but I felt like it still was a little deep for my chest area. Yeah, so this definitely dries down matte But it doesn't look bad. My skin doesn't feel tight or anything like that. It doesn't feel like it's super, super matte to where I can't like wear it comfortably. And I don't feel like I need to add any more hydrating factors to it. I feel like it's a comfortable matte. So like I said, it's a breathable real skin matte finish. So I think it still kind of looks very skin-like to be kind of matte. I normally don't set my foundation with anything, so I don't have any setting powder to do an overall face setting powder. So we're gonna go to the concealer. I picked up the concealer in the shade 70 NY, and I felt like this was the only one that I kind of felt like would work for me. I didn't think there was too many options to choose from when choosing a highlighting concealer. Maybe one more, but I think this shade is the best one. So I'm going to put some of that. And like I said, I have used this one before. I've used this concealer before. And the Too Faced Multi-Sculpting Concealer has consistently been my favorite concealer since it came out. And I've cheated on it with a couple of other concealers, but I should have never done that because they did not stand the test. But this concealer right here is coming in a close second place. Not close to taking over, but a close second place for when I need something else. So I can't remember if I need to blend this out immediately, but I'm going to go ahead and just bronze out my skin. I'm going to use the Fenty Mocha Mami. This is not new to me. I've been using this, but this is normally what I do next is I'll bronze out my skin or contour. I don't feel like contouring today, so I'm just going to add a little bronzer. And then I'll go ahead and blend out my concealer. So it's normally what I do. Normally I'll contour now at this point, blend out, bronze. Well, I bronze last. I'll contour, blend out, and then I'll blend out my concealer. Alright, so let's go ahead and blend this concealer out because I can't remember how it functions. So I do like the color of this. This is nice. Okay, so it's blending out pretty nicely. Since I don't have any eyeshadow on, I'm going to take that up on top of my lid. I normally don't do that because I normally do eyeshadow first and then makeup, but I think I'm going to save that for another video. Alright, so I do like the coverage on this. The coverage is very nice. It's blending out very nicely. Not hard to blend at all, not hard to move, still pretty movable. I wouldn't let this one sit too long. My Too Faced I can let sit and it's not hard to blend out. These two products seem to be working nicely together. So yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. So the concealer and the foundation work very nicely together. I can't remember what I used the concealer with when I used it the first time. I think I used it with the Fenty Hydrating Foundation, I think. I'm going to do a video on that one too. And that is definitely for you dry skin girls. That and the ABH foundation. I've used both of those and I love those two. Alright, so this is blending out rather nicely. I do like the way this is looking overall. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, I'm just going to go back with the bottom of my beauty blender just to blend here so it doesn't look harsh. Yes. Oh, look, I like that. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love. Alright, so I have one more thing to test out. Like I said, I have used this concealer before, but this is only the second time I've used it. So, yes, this is still kind of like me getting to know this concealer a little bit. Like I said, it did perform well underneath the eyes. It performed similar to my Too Faced. I do have some fine lines underneath the eyes that, you know, I just can't do anything about this. The concealer's going to settle and the powder's going to... Okay, so my camera, my battery died, so we're back. But anyway, so it's been about 2 minutes. I just had to run and get another battery since I put the concealer on. And I think it's looking good. My skin looks amazing for this to be a matte foundation. my skin looks amazing. I don't think the color looks bad. I think I did a pretty good job with matching the color to my chest. My neck is significantly darker than my face, but I do match my chest to my face, so I think I did a good job on that. So the last product, and I'm just gonna go, I'm just seeing settling into my lines, which I always see, but I'm not seeing creasing, which is good. So I'm gonna set this concealer using the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder in the color Golden Bronze. I got this out of my BoxyCharm this month. Keep me close to keep me cool. That's what it says inside. So I haven't even opened it yet. I just looked at the color. I thought it would be a pretty good color. So hopefully, woo! It just went all over the place. Hopefully it is. I don't like the way, this reminds me of the Pat powder and how they have it packaged. And for that powder that cost $55, the packaging could have been a whole lot better. But that's another video for an entire different day. Alright, so God, it picks up a lot. It has a little net inside here and a little flap to close. So when I had to peel off the sticker part of it, that's when it flew everywhere. So yeah, so this is how much product is coming out on my sponge. Y'all excuse my sponge is oh God, I don't know about this, y'all. All right, I'm tapping off the excess. That's how much excess I had. All right, and I'm gonna just lightly set underneath the eyes. I think this, is it too dark? I'm just going to take whatever's left on my hand because I don't like to really bake. My skin is dry and I don't like to really powder too much because it just looks too powdery and too dry. So this is okay. This thing is delivering a lot of coverage. So yeah, okay. I don't think it looks too bad. What do you guys think? Ooh, that really just blurred everything underneath my eyes. I don't think it looks bad at all. Alright, I'm just gonna go around the rest of my forehead here. So yeah. So those are the products. Those are the products. So I'm liking the way this foundation looks. There's really, I mean, I could do a wear test, but I don't know if I am going to. I may do a wear test. I don't know. I plan on having this on for a while, so I may do a wear test. The powder is okay. Powder is okay. I'm not really super in love with it, but it's not bad. I don't know how to feel about it right now. It's not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go and probably film another video doing some eyeshadow, and I guess I'll come back in and let you guys see the final look. Well, I mean, no, this is the final look. This is it. This is it for this video. This is it. This is it. This is the foundation. This is the concealer on and all that. So pretty much, I don't think I need to do a wear test. I have dry skin. If I feel like I need to come back and update you guys, if it's looking like super, super dry, like the Juvia's Place foundation, I was not a fan. My skin just looked textured. It made my skin look like it had a lot of texture on it. It was super dry. I didn't like the way it looked. But yeah, this is pretty much the only thing I put on was some bronzer. But this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked in the shade 80NN. It's a neutral master tone and a neutral undertone. So yeah. Some of these new foundations, you have to go in and actually try them out because some of their cool tones don't seem as cool as they should be, and some of their neutral tones are good for, you know, different skin types. several different skin types, so I just say go in and test it out. But I'm really liking how this looks. I'm really enjoying the way my face looks, and keep looking in the viewfinder because it looks really, really good on camera. I think in person it does look really good as well. It's playing nicely with that bronzer. I'm gonna say medium coverage. Medium coverage, yeah. And I think it says medium buildable, so I'm gonna agree with the medium coverage on this, because like I said, I still see, I mean, I can't do anything about bumps on my skin, but I've had more foundations that can cover that area up a little bit better. In the short amount of time that I've put it on, I don't feel like it's oxidized any. I'm liking the finish of it, even though it is matte. It doesn't look very drying on the skin. It actually looks like a really, really comfortable matte. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Fenty, because I could wear that one and it's pretty much a comfortable matte, but my skin doesn't feel tight at all. Let's see, what else does it claim to do? It claims to not transfer. So let's see, I have an old makeup wipe here. It's not wet or anything. Let's just see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, see, I really like that. So nothing. Nothing on the towel. No transfer. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love that. That's awesome. I love a foundation that does not transfer, because when I go to hug people, I'm always cognizant of how I hug them, because I don't want to get foundation all over them and stuff like that. And the guys get really mad when you hug them and it stains their shirts. So yeah. So I'm actually liking this. I don't know how I feel about that powder. It looks okay. Doesn't look bad. The concealer is really settling into my lines, but as of late, I haven't found one that hasn't, even my Too Faced that I love so much. So yeah, I think this is it, guys. I don't think that I need to wear this and tell you. I feel like if it makes my skin look texturized, at the end of the day, I'll come back with some updates. If you don't see me come back, then you know that it just stayed like this. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with another video. Probably gonna do some eyeshadow, maybe an eyeshadow tutorial, either using the Jackie palette. Well, I think both. I'm gonna use it's gonna either be the Morphe palette, the Jackie palette, or the Tammy Carnival palette. So I'm trying to get into low color. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.